What's going on there, YouTube? Vaping with Twisted420 has returned. And if you thought the first video back wasn't another Sub-Ohm clear miser, you were motherfucking mistaken. Today we're going to take a look at the HERAKLES tank Sub-Ohm thingy by Sense from Yeti Vape. Let's go ahead and have a look at it, why don't we?
We don't smoke.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
We don't smoke.
All right, folks, and we are back. We are back. Excuse my caveman-like features. I went kind of rogue when I took that week off. I'll get a haircut. We'll get it all back together soon. But how's everybody doing? It's been a while, huh? Took the week off for the future of vaping thing, and now we're back to doing videos. And fuck me, do we have a lot of videos to do. I'm looking around this room right now thinking, fuck my life. But you know what? It's fine. It's all good. Before we start getting all into the nitties and the gritties, I hit 100,000 subscribers last night. That was super fucking cool. Thank you, everyone that supports this channel. You guys are awesome. We're going to do another fucking ginormous giveaway pretty soon of my personal shit. Speaking of giveaways, I got the winners for the Maganus tanks up. I'll put a link in the description. I posted it on my Facebook. It was easy to list everything, and I really didn't know where else to host it. And you don't need a Facebook to go look at it. But yeah, to see if you won, hit the link in the description to see if you won some of those anuses. Okay? But it's not about that today. It's about this guy. This is the HERAKLES. Nice little Sub-Ohm clear miser, man. I noticed a lot of them are pretty much going to be the same for the most part, but I really enjoy the vape experience off of this one. It's a little dirty too. I think I had it in my pocket. Anyway, nice little tank. It's got really good airflow with a little heat sink down here. Whole lot of airflow actually. This and the Maganus and probably Delta 2 probably got some of the most airflow out of all these Sub-Ohm clear misers. You got a little juice flow control. They're using organic, Japanese organic cotton coils, which is good. They come with 0.6 ohm coils. And this guy right here is $44.99. It came from Yeti Vape. I actually got this from Yeti Vape at Vape Blast 3 in Fort Worth, Texas. Yeti Vape gave me some of their juice, and they gave me one of these, which their juice is really good, too. We'll mention that. We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, HERAKLES. I really like the tank. Flavor's great. Airflow's great. It's got a good little look to it. Little Delrin insulated drip tip. A lot of good stuff going for it. One of my only few gripes is how much juice it holds. What is up with people in these damn juice capacities? Some of the other tanks are getting it right, but this one only holds 3 mils. So yeah, you run through juice quick. But you got juice flow control and a heat sink and adjustable airflow and all that shit. Let me have a toke. I'm using this, I gotta say, Smock, whatever the fuck their name is. They redeemed themselves with this M80 Plus Pro X thingy. I really like this little mod. We'll get a video up on it at some point. But yeah, let me have a toke. I'm vaping at 55 watts right now. Taking it easy. You can take it up to about 70 or so. It doesn't care. It doesn't give a shit. It's a pretty good tank. This is good. This is good. Yes, yes. Really good little flavor. Good flavor, good output. You know, good little tank. You know, as most of them are. Anyway, without dicking around too much, what we're going to do is we're going to dive up close and take a gander at this bitch. All right? So let's go ahead and do that. All right, folks, and here we are up close with the HERAKLES. Let's take a look at the packaging real quick. Nice little no-nonsense packaging here. HERAKLES, Sense, branding everywhere. Sub-Ohm tank. They tell you about the coils and stuff. 50 to 75 watts, 0.6 ohm low resistance, new experience, yada yada yada. Once again, I'm not seeing anything about safety, like how to use this guy, which we all know you need to use this on a non-hybrid mech or a regulated device. Device? What the fuck am I talking about? A regulated device that has the proper batteries to support such an ohm low, which 0.6 isn't super hardcore. It's not like this is a 0.2 or something, but still, people know your battery safety. Packaging, you get tank, extra coil comes built in, and then you get an extra glass, which is pretty cool. That's good. Some people are clumsy, like myself. We got this little fella broke down over here. I'll show you how this stuff works. Here's the top. Hold on, let me get my shit together. Here's the top. You got some little deep engravings here. It says Since Heracles, and then you got a little logo on the chimney. Same one that's on the package down there in the bottom right corner, like a little lion. Yeah, pretty standard stuff here. This is pretty cool. This juice control. What you do is you can line this up when you put it together to where it lines up with some of those wicking holes, and you can close it down or open it up depending on how thick a liquid you're using. This is the glass. It's kind of interesting how they got it in here. I think this whole thing came out. It's probably supposed to stay up in there. It doesn't matter. But yeah, putting it back together, bam. Just squeeze that bitch in there like so. But like I said, that you run through juice. I still love using this tank because it vapes so nice. It's a little loose. But you run through juice so fast because of that 3 mil capacity. I wonder if other glass sections from other tanks would work on this. I don't know. Time will tell. But still, you need to extend the chimney. So no, it probably wouldn't work out. Never mind. Anyway. Here's the coil I'm currently using. Just screw them in, screw them out. Good airflow through that fella. We'll break one of the used ones down over there. And yeah, pretty standard affair down here. I like this little heatsink look they got going. Here's your airflow. I got it set up to maximum right now. But is this going to be possible? Nah, fuck it. Let me put the coil look in there and put it back together real quick. Show you how this works on the airflow. Oh yeah, and watch. As I screw this down, you'll see the juice flow control. See, got a couple of holes open. You can close those off a little depending on how tight you want to make it, or open them up some more. You got options as how you can control your juice flow. Drip tip real quick, I'll just show you a little insulated drip tip. Pretty cool, wide bore. I like that. Yeah, and sweet, now that we got it together, I'll show you the airflow. Okay, so I got it on the, wait, it's kind of hard to see in there. Yeah, I got it on this widest airflow setting right now. So if we go over, we'll go to the smallest. See that little bitty hole? And the bigger hole, all right? Go over, we got a bigger hole and a smaller hole. Then you go over again, you got 2 pretty good sized holes, and then one more time, bam, wide open. If you can see that right there. 2 big cutaways in there, wide open. So yeah, you can shut it down, open her up, do whatever you want. Down at the bottom, you got a copper non-adjustable 510. That's one of the reasons you can't use this on a hybrid. It doesn't poke out. Kind of sits flush with the 510 connection. So yeah, just don't use these on hybrid mechanical mods, people. Cool that they did copper though. Usually you see like stainless steel or chromed or some bullshit down there. So yeah, good conductivity. I can dig it. Pretty good looking tank. Now here's one of the coil heads. Let's see if we can't, son of a bitch. See if we can't take this apart. I'm pretty sure we can. Okay, there's that. I'm just gonna fucking, I don't think this separates anymore past this. Let me see if I can push it out. Get your bitch ass out of there. There we go, I think. All right, cool. So, what do we have here? Is this another parallel setup? Yep, sure is. I've been noticing some of these Sub-Ohm tanks have been running parallels. You got a little screen up top, I guess like a filter, that sits on top of here. And if you open it up, you got a parallel coil with about, I don't know, maybe 26 gauge. Looks about like 26. And wrapped around that 26 gauge is Japanese organic cotton. As you can see, yep, that's just good old-fashioned cotton right there. That's one of the reasons the flavor is great. Like I said, most of these Sub-Ohm clear mods are using the same wicking material, good airflow. They're going to be nice. What it comes down to is how they do the airflow and how they do the coil. So yeah, bam, there's our coil. It's a nice little parallel coil. I think the Maganus was running something similar and a few of these other tanks. So yeah, a little parallel coil. It looks crazy in there. Look at that little fella. So yep, that's the coil. It looks, yep, there it is. There goes the joins. They're using no res wire. That way the heat only happens right here at the coil and not on the legs. You can see the little weld joins right there at the top. Pretty cool. So yeah, that's the inside of the coil. Really, folks, that's all there is to this little guy. The old Heracles. It's not a very complicated little tank. but it works well. I will say that it does work well, and filling it compared to some other tanks is pretty easy. Just go. You got plenty of room along the side to just fill her on up. So yeah, I like this little guy. I do. I just wish it held more juice. That's my only thing I'm butthurt about. So yeah, folks, I'm gonna fill this up, which you really don't need to see, and we will back out, talk on it, and vape on it. Ooh, all right, folks. All right. So we just took an up close and personal look at the HERAKLES Sub-Ohm Clearmiser. Now the question is, Twisted, how does it vape? And I gotta say, folks, it vapes nice. Like I said, most of these things are gonna vape pretty similar. You know what I mean? Depending on how they do the coils, that could change things a little bit. How they do the airflow. But I gotta say, they did a good job on both with this guy. Flavor's nice. The coil isn't real temperamental, which is a plus. And the airflow is nice. One thing I will say, if you're fucking chugging on this thing for a while, right around that heat sink, which makes sense, it's going to get real hot. It's going to get hot. That's one thing to know. But what we need to look at are pros and cons. And pretty soon I'm going to do a video where I throw all these damn Sub-Ohm Clearmisers together and see who's the best. See who wins. You know what I mean? See what happens. We'll do that at some point. But pros and cons. Sorry, I get off track. You got liquid control. That's kind of cool. Wide bore drip tip. It's kind of standard, but this one is insulated, so that's even sweeter. Keeps heat off your lips. Looks. I like the looks of it. I think it's one of the better looking Sub-Ohm Clearmisers out there. Price isn't bad, $44.99, pretty standard. You know, they're usually around 30, 40 bucks, so that's pretty in line. The coils, and if you can rebuild them, I don't know. Maybe some of you can, but I'm not fucking with that shit. Fuck no. It looks, too much trouble. You know what I mean? The coils work great. I got about a month out of the last one before I swapped it out, and really it wasn't just tasting horrible or anything. I just wanted to put a new flavor in, just put a new coil in, put it through its paces, plus I'd have one to break down for you guys and show you what's inside it. But overall, a pretty good little tank, man. The coils last a while, the flavor's good, the airflow is nice and easy to adjust. It's got a nice little satisfying click. I don't know if I probably failed to mention that it's 22 millimeter, which all of them are. You could probably guess that. But in case you didn't know, 22 millimeter. One of the few things holding it back is the capacity. 3 mils. I fucking vape. Before I know it, this bitch is dry. I'm like, oh my god, it does such a good job. I'll tell you what we're gonna do real quick. We're gonna bump up the power. So yeah, juice capacity is pretty much my only con with this guy. Let's take it to 61.5. At that point, it's becoming a nice warm vape, and that's pretty nice. I want to say another con overall for these damn Sub-Ohm Clearmisers, all of them. They're making me a lazy son of a bitch. I'm telling you, it used to be a point where me and the wife get ready to watch a movie. I'd be like, hold on, let me go rewick my K-Fun or do something, add some more juice to my billow or something. But these little fucking things, I got juice sitting on the couch, you know, it's fucking going about your business. It's great. It's good and a bad thing. I still build a lot of coils at work, so it's all good, I guess. But yeah, these things will make you lazy, which isn't such a bad thing. Some people just want to fill that bitch up and vape, change out the coil when it's time. That's the benefit of these Sub-Ohm Clearmisers. A really nice, rebuildable, like, vape experience without having to rebuild. That's a beautiful thing about it. Let's bump it up to 70 real quick. It was real nice at 61.5. I enjoy, oh, no, we don't want to go to 80. I'm just going to take it to 71. Fuck it. That's a good number, I think. Still nice. It got a little bit warmer, but yeah, it's still damn good. No dry hits or nothing, man. That's why I like. It's wicking well. There goes a bubble. I just seen it go up. It's good. I think it's a good tank, folks. The juice capacity kind of sucks, but it's a damn good little vaping tank. Much like most of them, man. They're all going to vape pretty good. But I got to say, it's a looker. And it's got some cool stuff going on, liquid control, cool little hidden airflow behind the heat sinks. All that's good stuff. And for $44.99, I think it's a pretty good deal. If you're looking to grab up your fucking 15th Sub-Ohm Clearmiser, this one's pretty good. I'll put a link to Yeti Vape in the description if you want to check them out, see what they're talking about. The juice is really good too. They're Abbott Road. They're Yeti's Nuts. Then they're Abbott Road Reserve. They Asian oak barrel and all this other shit. Really good juice. So yeah, shout out to Yeti Vapes. Thank you for giving me this tank so I could show you guys what it's all about. Remember also, Maganus winners, link in the description. So go check that out. And really, that's all I got for you, folks. First video back after the break, and we got many more coming. So strap in and get ready for some vaping reviews and all kinds of silly shit. We're going to do all kinds of shit. It just doesn't have to be all about reviews all the time. We're going to think outside the box a little, do some different stuff. But I'm off track once again. That's what I got for you folks. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Remember, it doesn't matter what you're vaping on as long as you're not on the stinkies. And last but not least, you stay sexy, YouTube. Me and the HERAKLES tank are out. You know what? On second thought, fuck it. Let's bump this bitch up to the max this box can do, 80 watts, and see what happens. That still works pretty good. I'll be down. All right, anyway. All right, sorry. We can end the video now.